out my memory. Under the arms may hold.
Hello! How random. Just decided to go live, and I'm going to be chatting with Adore Delano. So hopefully she's going to be on shortly. It's just fucking random ass Saturday. And I just got back from the grocery store where I almost ran over a woman. And that's just the story. That's what's going on. Here we are. Not that exciting. But it's better than watching a drag queen put on makeup. Don't you find that's just fucking annoying? Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where the hell is Adore? A drag queen that's early. Ha 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 ha. All right, now there's all these random people. So what's new? What's going on in the world? Anything exciting? I have no idea what's going on. Oh, the woman in the parking lot, was she Jewish? Yes, she was. No, actually, I don't know. She was just driving a little too slow for me. Too slow for me. Oh, where are you? There she is. Okay, wait. There you are. Okay. You know I gotta figure this shit out. There we go. What happens with all of this? Grandma don't know how this works. I requested. Fuck you. I just got you. I got you. Oh, there you are.
Hey, fucker.
Oh, you look nice. I look all greasy.
Oh, fuck off. Listen, you almost killed a woman in the parking lot. You look gorgeous for that vibe.
No, she was just driving a little too fucking slow for me, and it set me off. So I just said, you know, I can't. This lighting is shit. You young kids got it all figured out. I don't know where to go.
You just have to pick a filter and pretend like you were born with it.
Hey, I gotta pick a filter. Oh, yeah. Okay, so wait.
Uh-huh.
My home pod.
Hey, the bitch sounded like she deserved it. I would have ran her over anyway.
But the problem is that, you know, when you're in a parking lot, just follow. Oh, shit, that's not what I want. Just, you know, follow the rules when you're in the parking lot. Okay,
right.
Better lighting. But this bitch was going down the wrong way. And, you know, we're in Palm Springs. People are old. So you just like, baby. You know what I mean?
Wait. Were you driving your car or the golf cart?
No, it was the real car, not the car. Yeah.
I would have had so much fun killing her in a golf cart.
Yeah, it would be good. But you know that golf cart, I'm still trying to find a good spot. Okay, that's probably the better spot because we're not. They have these weird spotlights in this room. No, the good thing is that the golf cart only can go 13 miles an hour. So it can't go faster than that. So we just go boop, 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 boop.
Probably faster than the bitch could walk. You should have run her toes over.
I don't need to go down like that. Bianca kills old lady in parking lot.
Listen, blame it on me. I'll take the rep. I've been in jail before.
You know what's funny? I did you know, that's the one thing I haven't been yet. I haven't been to jail. And I'm 45 years old, and you know I've done some shit that could have totally taken me to jail, but it's never happened. So
they don't have oranges in jail, I'll tell you that.
What do they have in jail?
They gave me, I think, like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that was definitely refrigerated. But the guy, there was this like hot metalhead guy that was like across the bunk from me that was just like throwing up the devil horns, and I was like, this is a sign from God. I'm gonna get out soon.
Oh. Funny. You know what I find fascinating is that I just was talking to, you know, I'm doing my podcast. For those of you who are listening, oh, this filter is nice.
Right?
Yeah. But the thing is, I've been doing this podcast called the Bianca Del Rio Podcast, which comes out every Thursday that I've been doing. And what's fun is that I just recorded one with Cheyenne Jackson, who I love, and been so lovely. But he says he sees you all the time, but he never says anything because he thinks you're going to be weird.
Wait, who is this?
He's an actor. You would know him. He's been, you know, in a lot of Ryan Murphy productions. I know him from New York. He's a Broadway performer. I'll send you his stuff, and you're going to go, oh, yeah, you know who he is because he's done everything. Everything.
Yeah, tell him don't come up to me because they'll probably be weird.
Oh, hi, and do that weird hug you do. Yeah.
The one where you hug the aunts that you hate at the family reunion.
Yeah.
A side hug. Wait, have you watched Drag Race Down Under?
I have not watched it. You know I'm bad at this.
I love it. Everybody's evil, like how they edited Courtney in our season. I love it.
Really? Oh, good. It's gotta suck for Courtney to be sitting in Australia having to watch that shit.
I'd be biting. I'd be circumcising my fingers, bitch. There'd be no fucking nails left on that shit. But they got rid of like one of the top contenders. They put Snatch Game as the second challenge.
Is this a spoiler?
What?
Is this a spoiler?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a spoiler. Sorry.
But say it. But we're just saying it's a spoiler. So yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a spoiler. Change your fucking milk. It's spoiled. Okay. So basically, it's Snatch Game's second episode, and they get rid of one of the top contenders. I was so excited. I love when they fuck with the world like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good though. I don't know. Like, it's not like, I don't know. There's just there's something about it that I like to follow it. I don't know, but just wanted to check it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I know it's just hard for me to keep up with every version that's happening, and I don't care, so it's really hard.
Same, but I felt like I slept with half of them, so I was like, you know what? I need to be invested into this. But I didn't sleep with any of them.
I don't think I've ever slept with a drag queen.
Really?
Like a professional drag queen. No.
Okay, so if you did get in a relationship with a drag queen, would you guys share each other's wardrobes if you had similar style?
No.
No? You wouldn't be like, baby, rub my toes and I'll make you a feathered gown.
No, well, listen, this is the thing. I wouldn't be upset with somebody else being a drag queen, but sharing clothes and stuff is just... First of all, I don't know if I could live with the person, because how? How could you live with another person in your life? I can't anymore. I've done that.
I think I would like it.
This is dried mango. Uh-huh.
Oh my god, I love those, but they make my fake lips swell up.
Fine.
No, I mean my lips down there. No, but
it's gonna be my lips when it's done.
Fuck. No, but I think I could date a drag queen, but I think at this point I'm just desperate, so I'm just putting anything in the ether.
Really?
How's Sam? What? What
do you mean desperate?
I mean, I think you know what I mean when I say I'm desperate. My pussy is parched.
Wait. Turn off the music. Hey Siri, shut up. Hey Siri, stop. I just got Siri HomePod thing. I didn't want to, but the problem is I don't have an attic in this house because it's the style of the house. You've been here. So there's no attic. Yeah. So they can't run wires throughout the house for the speakers, which I was like, fuck my life. So like Tristan was like, I could run them through what's left, and then we would have to just re-plaster the whole ceiling. And I'm like, no. So I have these little home pods now, which I'm trying to get used to, but I think Russia's listening to me. So it's a weird dynamic.
They are. Russia's listening to everyone. I don't even use walkie-talkies or Dixie cups anymore.
Oh, Dixie cups?
No, bitch. They'll fucking hear everything, bitch. And I got that one from Now and Then.
Red ones.
Wait, Siri's been a fucking bitch lately.
What?
Siri's been a fucking bitch lately.
What do you mean? What's going on?
She just has an attitude. Like, I feel like every time I ask her for something, she has a fucking attitude. Like, the other day, I was like, hey, Siri, you know what she fucking responded with?
What?
She didn't even say, yes, Princess Adore, or whatever. Yeah. Like, she fucking responded with, mm-hmm. Literally, like, you guys, comment in the fucking sections right here if Siri answers you, mm-hmm. Like,
Siri's got a serious job. First of all, she got to deal with all these stupid people asking questions all day long.
Yeah.
And everybody tries to be so friendly with her, although they've never met her. And they go, hey, Siri. She don't want to hear that shit anymore. She's like, what the fuck do you want? Let's get it done. That's how
she gave me the feeling like, I'm helping somebody that you already know that's stupider than you. Like, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
Or, like, fuck you, Siri.
I know what you want, but are you going to get it? That's the question.
Yeah. That.
Do you know what I realized? We should be charging $15.99 for this video, right? Isn't that the going price?
Oh my god, we so should, bitch. That's more than these fucking blueberries, I swear to God. Did you watch that? That was iconic.
No, I did not watch that shit. I don't care.
I did.
You know me, I like to get on Twitter and just be messy because people are so stupid and so fucking sensitive. I could truly give two shits about anybody's fucking drama and who made me feel, but I don't care. You're grown fucking men in wigs. Just chill. Like, it's not, everything is not so serious. And it's over. It's over. The show is over. Not to mention, it's over and there's another season and another season. So it's really fucking over. Like,
oh, I can give 4 shits. Like, I literally.
That's talent. That's talent.
Yeah, at once, girl. Yes. Hey, Oprah says that a healthy shit is when it comes out like a soft serve.
Isn't that nice? So you put little cones on it?
Wow.
A little waffle cone. Look what I made.
No, but I think it's like quarantine fever. I'm really bored, so like I care about everything. So I was in of this. Like, they should just have this like Jerry Springer Too Hot for TV, and they should just drown each other in cake and fight.
Okay, that's kinky. I just, what I don't understand is just that whatever happened to just talking to the person that you have a problem with and just go, boop, 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 and then you're done. I don't understand the other fuckery where it's like, well, I'm gonna drag you. Girl, it's okay. You know, and why does anybody care what Monet has to say anyway? Come on. Monet don't like your drag. I don't like her drag. It's just.
But like, you know, Tamisha, I like Tamisha because she reminds me of like the old school drag queens that will literally fight you. I'm like, yes. Like she's got something under that wig. Like, you don't want to fuck with her.
No, I'm just shocked that she's this sensitive. I mean, because I think if anything, if you've been around that long, I've become desensitized. I don't care. You just, and I'm on the level of, you know, somebody upsetting me. You're never going to hear me go, oh, that person upset me. Oh, fuck that bitch. I don't care. Fuck her.
Yeah. You have to grow a thick skin. Like, honestly, like somebody texted me the other day. I'm not going to say who because I love them. But they were like, I was doing my podcast and like I talked about you in it just in case you hear it. You know, it's all love. And I'm like, first of all, like, I'm fascinated that you think that I even listen to your podcast. Second of all, like, I don't give a shit. Like, I know what I am. I know what I give to the universe, and I know what I get back. Rotten blueberries. Like, I know that.
4 little turds. Yeah.
I give 4 little turds. And another thing, you people that are in here, stop fucking making problems up. Like, I made a glorious TikTok about me eating fresh blueberries that I washed, and they were like, I hope they wash those blueberries. And then they went on this tangent like, oh my God, I don't know how people don't wash their own blueberries. I'm like, who the fuck says I don't wash my blueberries? Like, they're so bored.
Okay, so the blueberry fandom is toxic. This is what we're talking about, just serious shit. The fandom are the most toxic of all fruit that exists.
Yes.
That's what it is. That's the facts. Y'all need to get together. You fruit.
I think because the fruit connoisseurs, I think because they go bad so fast, so they're probably thinking because I am a dirty whore and I really don't wash my balls. So they're probably thinking that I don't wash my blueberries, but bitch, I don't wash my dingleberries, but I wash my blueberries, you know?
You know what dingleberries are, though?
Aren't those like crusts on your underwear from your shit stains?
Dingleberries are the turds that hang from the hair from your ass that don't. You don't wash those.
Oh no!
No wonder your vagina's dry. You got too many dingleberries in front of it. You gotta soak.
And you know what? I also have like a tendency of like shaving everything on my body when I do a photo shoot when I'm wearing pants. I don't know if it makes me feel more in the fantasy or not, but I'm like, why did I shave my legs? Now when I get goosebumps, I feel like somebody's stabbing me. Where did my oranges go?
So you're just having a little fruit palooza?
Yeah. I was like, I want to go get a coffee, but there's no time to really get a coffee, so I just took a B12 vitamin.
That works. At least it's a vitamin. Yeah. Do you ever get to that point where you're just like, all right, I'm going to go to Starbucks. I'm going to do this. This is what my plan is. And then you go, nah, fuck it. I'm not doing it.
Yes. Remember when we went to Starbucks, I got a fucking lemonade apple juice. And the girl's like, I really would like to try this. I never tried it. I'm like, it's lemonade and apple juice. Like,
it's pretty easy. Yeah. I've been trying to not drink as much coffee as I've been drinking because I've been drinking a lot. And caffeine, as you get older, fucks with you when you have to go to bed. And I mean, I've been on a normal schedule, which is like the craziest thing ever. And it's not going to be normal soon because I start traveling again. So it's like, ooh, that's the crazy. Yeah.
Where's Sammy and Dee Dee? Are they doing good?
Oh, they just had their dinner. I'll grab Sammy. I think she's hiding. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no.
Dee Dee said, I want no part of this. Sammy's gonna be like, leave me alone, I'm fucking cozy.
She must have heard her name because she immediately...
Titolina Medina!
Oh, hi.
Hi, Didi.
Hi, Didi. Okay, now lick my nose. Look how sweet Didi, sweet Didi. She turned 16 in November.
Princess.
Yes, she is.
And no.
All right. And here is the little meatball. Little meatball. Little Sammy.
He said, what you want?
I know, he's
This
like,
better be good.
he's so sick of me. 16 years with me. You want to talk to a door here? Let's see.
Hi, Fidesz.
Oh, he's in a licking mood at the moment.
Did you throw them a quinceañera for the 15th?
No, he didn't have one. He won't.
No,
He
I
doesn't.
forgot to.
Sammy is just like our friend Dolores. He's got the same
Side eye.
attitude. He doesn't want to be bothered. Did
The
you say
side-eye princess.
say hi, Sammy? Okay, he wants to get down. Let me get him down.
Yeah. He's like, leave me alone. I was cozy. Oh, they're so fucking cute.
What have you done today?
I was just going over notes for the new album and just going back and forth with the producer, and then I went into a TikTok hole and I was just like yelling at my phone because like no one else is gonna listen to me, you know? And you?
Well, I have a problem with this whole TikTok thing because Plastique, my twin, wanted me to
Look
do
just
it.
alike.
The whole tour, we're like, we're gonna do it, and we never did it. So I don't know if I can take another app or another thing to suck up my time. You know, it's bad enough.
I think you would be good on TikTok. Like, there's some people on there that are like that are surprisingly really good. Like, it's not a bunch of like fuckboys. Although like half of the fuckboys that talk on there have like salty ass throats. Like, there's this one guy that's like that Doja Cat made fun of. He's like, it's just a hot girl summer, man. Just say you're. And I'm like, swallow your fucking spit. Your Pepsi bubble is like literally lingering on your Adam's apple, you piece of garbage. Like,
What is
very nice.
considered a Pepsi bubble?
Okay, so when I was younger, in high school, my mom made some like fucking what is it called? Linguine, like pasta, and like my friend Henry was over, and he was like, and I think it was like a bubble from all the saliva in his throat. He was like really excited, and then like I turned over and I was like, swallow your fucking Pepsi bubble before you speak to me, bitch.
Why do you call it a Pepsi bubble?
Because he was drinking Pepsi. Because sometimes, you know, when you're parched and you drink a soda and then you get like all that phlegm that are like, you can't talk when you get excited. It's like, swallow that, bitch, and come correct.
Yeah. So if you ever talk to a door, make sure you have a clean throat. So she
Yes.
and then she can drop her dick in.
Yes, my whole dick.
No, but it won't be clean. So the thing is, maybe if you cleaned your dingleberries, that you would end up having some people come over to sniff your yard. You know, perhaps.
Now that we're on the subject, I think people need to really be open about how balls are different shaped as well. Like, you know how some like women have like different shaped boobs, like some are just bigger than the other. Like some balls, most balls, like hang lower than the other, I noticed. Well, I've heard.
You know what's funny? I experienced that recently. Yes. It was a conversation. Yeah. And I get it. Yeah, it does make it's different. It's like snowflakes. One is different. Yeah. Yeah, completely.
Did you experience that on TikTok?
No, I have not been on it. See, the problem is, you know what I get annoyed with? And it's anything that I have to take the minute to sign in and get it together. So, like, if it's 3 attempts at an email or something that I have to open or I have to put it in this or it has to be in this form, I just start screaming Jamie's name because I can't deal with it. Like, even when I'm ordering pizza, my fucking Domino's pizza tracker over here is not out and it doesn't always click. So when Dolores is over here and we order pizza, I always go, just take my card and fucking get the pizza because I don't want to deal with boop, boop, boop. Are you a computer? Boop, boop, boop. Are you a person? Where's the traffic lights? Fuck it. Just give me the fucking pizza. I got the card. In my day, you would order the pizza. They would come to your house. You'd pay in cash. It was easy. You called the place. Hello, Domino's. I need a pizza.
I always wanted to know this. Were you alive when like the milkman would bring milk to your door in like glass bottles?
No. It might have, but I think that was before my time. You fucking troll.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just trolling with no treasure. Um, but I
Oh,
totally
God.
get that whole ordering pizza thing too. I get really bad anxiety from everything, and it's like I think of it like Superstar, Mary Catherine Gallagher. There's two ways of jumping in the pool. You can either fill it with your big toe that's crusting off, or you can just jump in. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Well, that's what we do. That's what I always do here. Just jump in the pool. We jumped in the pool. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we did. I got some really good rays with Sammy and Didi around the pool, and we're catching some good rays, bro. I feel like I'm on FaceTime. I was gonna ask you, have you talked to Courtney? But that's none of their business. Did you want to ask? You want them to ask questions or something so we can talk
Oh,
shit to
sure.
them? Or are we cool?
But isn't there a delay of support?
Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't think you can ask questions when you're sharing a screen.
Oh, is that what happens? But isn't there comments?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Well, you can pick them because you're the one that's
They
live.
said
I'm just here.
they said Bianca was the milkman. Oh, fuck off. Okay.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Oh, I see nothing. This is just all people laughing at your dingleberries. Yeah.
Did you ever hear the term "you're the milkman's child" from your mom? Because
Yes.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, that was me. Because like, I'm like the darker featured one, and my brothers are all like red hair, blue eyes. So I was like, I was the milkman.
So you're totally the Khloe Kardashian, where you don't look like,
Yes.
ooh, something's up.
Yeah.
Something's up. Hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The thing is though, I'm smarter about my work when I get it done. Like Chloe will get it done and then shoot a commercial the next day, and I'm like, Chloe.
But don't you find the problem now? It's not so much even getting work done. It's that everybody filters or edits stuff so much that I'm like, it's weird to see, what you got to eventually show up to a gig. They eventually see you, in person. Lighting is great and the filter's great. But when people start distorting themselves normally, it's kind of weird because you're like, we're going to see you someday in the real light. So,
Yeah, because if they had a character on like a cartoon show or like a fucking like Mortal Kombat game or something, they wouldn't even look like how they're filtering themselves because they changed their whole facial structure. So it's like there's like important facial structures that they changed, and it's like you don't even look recognizable in person. So it's like, who dat?
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Hmm. My favorite thing to do is on YouTube. I do this whenever I'm out of town and I'm in a hotel and I can't sleep. Is that I go to YouTube and I go faces, plastic surgery nightmare faces, and it really takes you there. You just see people that were beautiful at one point or just completely normal that turned into aliens. It is like
Yes.
the best thing in the world. Yeah, it's great.
Do you think it's purposely done? Like they always felt like an alien and they just wanted to show their spirit on the outside? Because I do know people like that are like, I want to look out of this world. Or do you think it's just gone bad?
I think it's just that. Well, maybe there's a handful of people that feel the way you do, but I think that these people in particular are people that were maybe doing stuff at a time where there was not great medical advances as we do now.
Right.
So I think old school facelift. The people that look like this or their mouth looks like the Joker. I've seen that a lot, especially with older women. I've seen it, especially out here in Palm Springs, because I guess that's what you did in those years. And then you start getting faces, then they do like a brow lift, and then they do all this other shit, which is like, okay, and now they're pumping up everybody's face with filler, which makes it look even crazier.
I love it. Like, because even like the lady that you could have ran over earlier, like her face probably stretched and she looked happy about it. You know what I mean? Like,
To be honest, with her face was so tight, it looked like she had been outside the car window like a dog. When they put their head out the window when the car's moving? Yeah, that's what it looked like.
happy. See, I love that.
Well, I don't know if she's happy, but... Okay, so I don't know. Do we have questions? Do they put up questions? I don't know.
I think they do. Wait, look at it. They said, damn, but Bianca is daddy. Somebody's trying to really be your sugar daddy, sugar baby.
Send nudes. I just, there's a funny story. One time, my friend Rob Harmon, who I love dearly, who created the magic pads and created...
Love him.
And Bianca Remover with me. He's great. And one day I was sitting with him, I don't know how many... Oh, it was after Drag Race. Don't you find that everything goes now by Drag Race? For me,
Yes.
I go, oh, that was way before Drag Race, or this was after Drag Race, meaning that's the only time reference I have. If you say 2013, I only
Don't know.
when we filmed Drag Race. So I was sitting with him, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want another relationship. I said, I just want to find a rich old man that I don't have to deal with, that just sits around. I could just live my life. That's what I could do. And he looked at me and he says, do you realize that you are the rich old man?
Uh-huh. Very Cher vibe.
What?
Do you know that Cher clip when she's like, Mom, I am a rich man?
Yes.
Very that. Very that.
There's that great clip of Cher too. They say something about, "Do you need a man, Cher?" And she just goes, "For what?"
For what? Because seriously, like, especially up here. Oh, I have been talking to somebody. Oh, I showed you him. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going. It's flowing.
Are y'all meeting up
in person? And I'm not being as awkward turtle as I was. You know. Thank you so much. I was like, oh, you know what? Like the other day, I was like, I give up. I'm gonna jump, and like, like I have no use on this earth but to write about the heartbreak. I haven't had a heartbreak since before Drag Race. But yeah, I met up with them, and it was really good. But they don't deserve to know any more about that.
I thought you said you were going to meet. Okay, we'll talk about it later. Okay, I thought you said you were going. Okay, so let's.
No, I already had met him, but we've been seeing each other. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Walking
around my house with a drink and a turban. Okay. All right.
The life.
Here's a question: when are you dropping the album?
Oh, I don't know yet because I'm going back with the vocal producers and we're getting it tight and right. But like, I'm actually like way more happier with it now. But like, I'm so like gaga with it. Like, I just want every like sound to sound cool. But it's like, it's not vocally overproduced. It just sounds kind of like bluesy kind of vibe. So I'm just like, I'm letting it go. And I don't want to set a certain date because I don't want to put that out in the universe and the universe kick my ass and be like, you're a liar again. You don't deserve any blessings, you know?
Got it. That makes sense. That's good. Good. Okay. Next question says spill. Oh, I don't know. See, I hate the way it's delayed. Please say hi to Charlotte. Hi, Charlotte. Okay.
Somebody said I'm not punk anymore. Bitch, I am punk. Look at the fucking pants I'm wearing, you tonta.
Okay.
I was born goth.
We said they could ask anything. I don't know what they're asking. So this is so weird. When are you guys performing? Well, I am going next week to Miami to do an event. From Miami, I go to Puerto Vallarta to do an event. No jokes. And then I'm vaccinated though. And then I go to Tel Aviv for Tel Aviv Pride. And then I go to Bergen, Norway to do a show out there for their Pride as well. And then I return back here. I have some random things that I'm doing filming wise. And then me, Adore, Courtney, and Darian will be in Glasgow, London, and Manchester in the end of July for that big drag spectacular that Holy Tea is producing. So
yeah, the main event. Wait, when are you going to Miami? When does it all kick off for you?
I'm looking for my calendar. It's the 22nd. I go there, and then I think it's a charity gig, so it's something I'm just doing on the way to Mexico. So yeah, and it's me and Patrick Harris and David Burke, his husband, and we're doing this event. And that they're doing the event, and they just asked me to be a part of it. So it's like a daytime drag brunch situation, but it's for charity. I said, let's do it.
Yeah, we love charity in this house.
We do.
Wait, Bianca, you don't have any tattoos, huh?
No, I don't.
We got to get you tattooed this summer.
I don't like permanent things.
What do you mean?
I don't like things that last forever. No.
You wouldn't get like one of those like tan line tattoos of like a Playboy bunny on your cleavage?
I'll get one right next to my dingleberries.
that.
You know what? I should get an R tattooed on one ass cheek, a Y on the other, so when I bend over it says Roy.
Wow! Did you just come up with that? That's clever.
That's old.
Just I got that out of the bank in my head.
Right. Okay.
Question.
When can I choreograph for you? Never.
Never. I did want to do some choreography. I wanted to do some of that in the new music videos. I was like, there's a song that I wrote called Howling at the Moon, and I wanted like a bunch of like she-wolves to come out of the ground and just like, we're gonna do some crazy cool stuff. So yeah, maybe they can, but I was gonna call a ganja.
Can I be the moon?
Yes, and then you could spread your ass open even further.
There you go. A half moon.
A half moon.
That moon is cracking it.
We love that.
Okay. Who's this? Do it. I don't know what that means. It's a delay, so it's really weird.
Yeah, there is.
It's not cool, Mom.
I'm still sad you didn't run that woman over.
I know. Well, it was tricky. I didn't want dingleberries. There's a new shop in New York that does tattoos and they fade after a year. Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
Oh. Why don't you try with henna or something? I think a really pretty like foot henna tattoo or something would be pretty.
I think they're pretty. I just don't think I want it on my body.
Okay.
Yeah.
But henna's not permanent.
Okay. Look, it's bad enough that I have to wear black nail polish every now and then because I'm filming something tomorrow. But it's the worst part is that I sometimes just like to take it all off. So I don't want to be bothered.
See, that's why you got to be a lesbian drag queen like me.
Yes, I am single. I saw that question. It depends on who you are. Well, I've been single for like 1,000 years. Okay. Adore looks like Jesus.
Oh, thank you. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Oh, yeah. So, Race Chaser is doing our season now. They're just starting. And so I'm recording. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it, but I'm doing something with it. Oh, well.
Oh, that's cool. Wait, they're starting?
When you're dealing with it, it ruins everything. Yeah.
Willa?
It's just going to. Sorry, Willem, if I'm not supposed to mention it.
That should be cool. I didn't know they do like it by season.
Yeah, they do. Well, I think what they do, I don't listen, that it's when certain seasons are on, they're doing that current season, but when there's no seasons and in between, they fill in with others. That's what she told me. I was like, you haven't done season 6 yet? She's like, no, we've been so busy with every other season. So now they're going into our season.
Well, it's going to be a good one because we were really iconic.
Well, we know, everybody says every fucking season, this is my favorite. Who cares? I'm just glad I did it when I did it.
Same.
Completely different show now. Hannah Montana. Oh, I love Hannah Montana.
We love Miley in this house.
Yes. She just likes fillers on her body, okay? What does that mean?
I don't know. I think because you said you don't like anything permanent and they're trying to read, but I don't think...
Funny, ha ha ha. Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah.
Adore, would you date a lesbian?
I mean, yes, I mean, never say never, Justin Bieber.
Well, you never know.
You never know. You can't say no and block a blessing.
No. Adore, are you single? I have the perfect match for you, okay?
I'm single, but I'm interested in somebody right now, like super interested. Like I feel like the universe like threw him in my life to teach me a lesson.
Okay.
And I'm learning. Like I hate school, but I mean, I'm learning.
Yeah, all right. Have you been COVID vaccinated? I have a Pepsi bubble.
Oh my God, hawk it up, ho!
I just did. Yes, I have been vaccinated. I just had my second one, yeah. And I felt like shit for a hot minute, and then now I'm back to normal.
Did you get a fever? Did you get shivers? What was the vibe? Did you get sweats?
No. I felt tired. I just felt like run down. I didn't feel, my arm hurt like a fuck over here. But other than that, it was fine. Yeah. It just felt kind of like you need to lay down. Like, ooh, take a nap.
I got my first one, and it felt like I got fucked by Bigfoot. I was at my mom's house, and I was literally like, oh my gosh, this is what fucking feels like to literally get run over by a Tonka truck. Like
that woman today that I almost ran over in the parking lot. Yeah.
I visualized you running her over in your fucking golf cart. Like I was excited about it.
I was in the real car.
I know, but the golf cart would have been iconic. You just keep going and just hit her foot or something.
Someone says, Bianca, get on TikTok, and oh, it ran away. Never mind.
It ran away. Oh, it ran away, girl.
Oh, ran away. I don't know what the hell. But Adore, you messaged me on Facebook. See, I can't do it. How do I stop it? Do I put my finger on it?
It's that. Yeah, I think so. They said I gave them the best advice that they've ever gotten. What was that advice? I'm really scared.
I don't know.
Probably some shit like, who cares? Steal the eyeliner anyway. Fuck the world.
Bianca, thoughts on Elon Musk doing SNL? Oh, girl, rotted. Like, why? Why?
Wait, what was the question? I want to know.
What?
What was the question about SNL?
About Elon Musk, Mr. Tesla guy, Elon or whatever, Elon, Ulan. Bianca, do you know your astrology chart? Yeah, he's hosting tonight. It's like, why do they have some stupid, rich, fucking white dude hosting it who has no acting, no singing, no comedic abilities? There's nothing there, and yet he's hosting Saturday Night Live, where there's so many fucking talented people that should be hosting the show, and they've got this fucking douchebag because he's got more money than Jesus. It's just, ugh.
Wait,
Miley's on. Yeah, we love Miley.
wait, who is?
Miley's tonight on SNL.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, I know.
Stand Miley. Wait, but who the fuck? Why do they have Musk Elon on there?
Because white people rule the world, apparently. It's fucking the stupidest fucking idea ever. I'm like, if he had some talent or some, you know what I mean? Like why are they letting? Oh, girl, it's like drag judges. It's like Drag Race judges. Why?
Bury that. Pull up in a Tesla automobile, Besla. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Okay, what's another question? Us lesbians.
Wait, hold on. Odor, what would you wear to prom? We have the same here. I don't know. I didn't go to prom. I went to an underprivileged school that used to attack teachers, so they didn't give us the privilege to go to prom. Oh, I missed that one.
Filler treating you. This is what I.
What did they say?
He said, "How's that lip filler treating you?" Anytime. This is so funny. When I first had it done, which is in 2005, because I had my lower lip is real. My top lip was smaller. I'll post the picture soon for you to laugh at it on Instagram. And so I went to a doctor. It was in New York, and I was doing something at this bar called Splash at the time. And this particular plastic surgeon from Park Avenue, who I thought was somewhat gay, but he was married and had kids and stuff. And he wanted to have a Christmas party at Splash Bar. So, he's a big old faggot. Anyway, they asked me to be the entertainment. I was there. And then he said, "Oh, you were so much fun. Come to my office if you need anything." I said, "Well, I'll come in for a consultation because you can't see my face in drag, and let's do it." So we went to the office, and he says, "Well, at the time, I think I was 34 or so." And he said, you don't want to start fucking with your face yet." He says, "But your upper lip is smaller than your top lip. We can feel it." So he filled it. It's silicone, which was
really
medical grade silicone. So it's not like
I think you told me.
Yeah. And so I had that, and then everything was normal. And then I went through a phase, as one does, right after Drag Race, where I had a gay dermatologist who got a little wild and started using. We talk about this all the time. He started using the Juvederm, which is not permanent, and then I didn't realize how bad it had gotten because you see yourself, and Juvederm goes away. So the silicone I had back then never goes away. But the Juvederm made it much bigger, and then we filmed Hurricane Bianca, and it wasn't until I was in the theater watching it, and there's my fucking lips, as big, swollen hot dogs, just. So that's what I said. I have to stop. So I have not had lip filler since then. But what's funny is that anytime there's hair around my mouth, it starts to look like a vagina. Look. See?
A cute little fur burger.
Yep, the lesbians are excited. But yeah.
Nice.
So that's why I haven't had any more lip filler done. So, and I can prove it in photos. It doesn't matter.
I remember I was freaking out.
What?
I remember I was freaking out to you before All Stars about my lips. You're like, you said just start worrying when it looks like you gave head to a hot curling iron.
And that's where mine got. Mine got there, and I was like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore." So, yeah. But if you can imagine, I'm going to show the picture because if you see my bottom lip, it was a huge bottom lip and no top lip. So that's how that happened.
Yeah, and I love a filler. I just got my lips done again before my album cover, and this side will not go down, so I just look like I've been chewing on it in stressful situations. But it'll happen. But I'm gonna go back and get hyaluronidase acid and have them taken out in a couple of weeks. And I already told you, you're like, well, you're consistent.
A different time, but you never listen to me.
I know.
All Stars 2, don't do it.
All over again. And to think I almost, huh?
I said, what?
No, I said, and to think I almost did it again. No, I know. Let's see.
Would you ever Would you ever do an ABCD show in the U.S.? Well, we'd love to. It just really depends on scheduling. And Courtney doesn't, so that could be tricky.
Yeah, that's weird. Okay, wait, hold on. It says Kiss, Marry, Kill, Gia Gunn, Laganja, Stranja, and Ben de la Creme.
Ooh, what?
Kiss,
Okay.
Kiss, Marry, Kill. I don't want to kill anybody.
Oh, I do. I would.
Then let's kill them all.
No. You got to give me at least one that I like. I can't have. I'm kidding. I love Laganja.
Me too.
No.
Only.
No. I don't want to kiss any of them. No, I'm good.
Yeah, fuck that question. Let's move on.
That's question. Dumbass fucking question. Okay. What is this? What is this one? It says Bianca. Oh, that's not a question. Just my name.
Yeah.
Bianca,
wait, do y'all
tickets to your Miami brunch? You know what? I will post the ad later today. I don't have the information in front of me because Jamie is not here with me. So I don't know off the top of my head, but I will post the ad. I think I posted it in my live. I'll make sure it's a permanent post to give you the information. Sorry, at the moment I don't have it.
I have a question for you that we don't really, I don't think I've ever asked you. What's your favorite genre of horror movies, if you ever had one?
Well, I think it's the ones that I grew up with, which is what I really loved. So like Freddy Krueger and all that was when I was a kid. Jason, the very first of the Jasons I loved. Like I grew up in New Orleans, so we don't have the woods. We have swamps. So you don't really, but I always thought, ooh, this is not going to turn well. All these people in one little house out in the middle of nowhere. But that's what I grew up with. But I loved, the classics like Poltergeist and Exorcist. But also in the 50s and 60s, a lot of big stars from the years before were making a lot of these movies that were horror, not really horror, but thrillers, I would say, that I do enjoy. There's one that Davis does called Dead Ringer, where she plays her twin sister, and one's an evil twin and one's a good twin, and they got the only one that knows the difference is the dog, a German Shepherd named Duke. And it's funny because there's one scene, because Betty Davis is playing both characters, and the dog figures it out, and the dog attacks her, and then when they cut to her, it's a stuffed dog, and she's going, Duke! Duke! It's a big stuffed dog. So, yes, Dead Ringer, it's a thriller. I don't think it's really a horror film, but what's yours?
I love that. I was just talking about this. I was supposed to do this documentary, but it didn't work out. But I like The Craft, of course, the Scream movies. Halloween, the 1978 version is my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Favorite. Like, I even have coasters. Seriously, love it, hands down. And let me see. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street and Dream Warriors is one of my favorites.
I've seen none of these.
Oh my god, it's so good. They have to create their own superhero in order to kill him, but he ends up killing them anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're all in a psych ward. It kind of resembles Drag Race. It's they put on this whole persona to take on the world, and Freddy's like, psych, I'm still slitting your throat. It's very that. She's like, today I'm a beautiful bad bitch, and Freddy's like, well, I'm still Freddy, you're gonna die, bitch. So good luck.
I Freddy Krueger when I was in 7th grade for our Halloween costume contest.
You dressed up as him?
As Freddy Krueger, yeah. But the problem was my attention to detail was bad because my sweater was purple and green, not red and green. I didn't win. I'll find a photo somewhere.
Who makes them purple and green? What were you, fucking Barney?
Well, you couldn't buy them. It might be navy blue and green. You know what? I have a school picture in it. It's navy blue and green, and I couldn't find. This is pre-internet, no one cared. I was in 7th grade. My mother was not going to go fucking find me this sweater, but and I didn't make the sweater, but I did it. I have a school picture in the sweater. I think I have a Freddy Krueger picture somewhere, but I'll find it. I'll show you the
How was the face? Did you do glue and make it stretched out and broken and shit, or what did you do?
did a bald cap first, and then this is so rotted. But there's this huge jug of latex tile grout that I threw in some base and mixed it around and just covered my whole face. And my face was burning all day, but it just dried like a shell. This
What the?
silicone. This is literally, it's fucking caulk for your bathroom that I smeared all over my face. That I now use as lube.
So you had caulk all over your face and it was burning?
Wasn't the first time. I had
Damn.
a caulk.
That's dedication. You were literally burning your skin off. See how beautiful the universe works?
It is. What a great story. And I'm sharing this with children.
Yeah, I'm sure half of them are like 17 in here.
What are your big three? Stop. Don't get it. Love, Dead Ringer. Thank you. It's a good movie. Yeah. Betty Davis.
I think I saw the trailer to that on YouTube.
Adore. Remember when you wrote down Witch Hunt for me to get it tattooed? What?
Did you get it tattooed, and where? And did it hurt?
Oh, I don't know. So, Bianca, would you ever go back for an All-Stars winter season? No.
You shut that one down real quick.
No. Not for me. Not for me.
Not for Bianca. She literally was like talking me off the ledge of our All-Stars too. I remember.
You know, Courtney and I were on the street. We were in P-Town together, and we were walking down the street, and blah, blah, blah. We had a couple drinks, and my phone rings, and we stop in the middle of the street, and it says Adore. And I look at Courtney, and I go, what the fuck are you doing calling us? Like, she's supposed to be gone. So me and Courtney ran off the side of the main road over by a stack of bushes. And we got, we're running to our hotel. We will call you right back. And we went back to my hotel because it was better than Courtney's. And we we sat there, and I put the phone on the bed, and we heard the whole story. We were like, oh, yeah. That was filming. That was something.
It was like, I think you were like the second people that I called. I called my mom, and I was like, explained it, and then I was like, I gotta tell Bianca she was right all along. And my favorite is when Alaska was like, what do you think Bianca would say? I was right.
An Alaska impersonation.
She was like, because I was wearing your shirt, and she's like, what do you think she would say? And I was like, I was right.
Bianca, what was touring with Violet like? You know, I gotta say, we never really had a relationship. You know, we don't really hang out. But when I did that Drive and Drag tour, I guess it becomes, when you don't work with these people. I think we might have done Battle of the Seasons or stuff earlier together when I had different management, that we did some group stuff together. And I was kind of indifferent. I really didn't have an opinion of her because she never really reached out. You know, and this was also like after her season and after her win. So I really didn't know her. And we're obviously very different people. So we didn't really get in the same circles together. And then when we did Drive and Drag, I was having a blast with her. She was actually quite a lot of fun. But the way
Violet
out, when they do those, it's like you don't really interact with one another. So except backstage. You know, so on stage it's limited. So it was the first time I really got to hang out with her. And she's older now. You know how that is. As you get older and, you know, your world changes and you calm down a bit. It's kind of nice. So she was fun. It was actually a lot of fun.
Yeah. Violet's a riot. A lot of people don't talk about how fucking strong she is. Like, we used to wrestle all the time, like in the dressing rooms, like playing around. And that bitch, like, no one can really hold me down, like, because I'm pretty buff. But, like, she used to give me a run for, like, I could still beat her ass, but, like, she would give me, like, a run for, like, she would hold me down for a while. And I'm like, ah!
So you're saying she's a big man? Is that what you're saying? She's a huge, big, heavy man? Okay. Mm-hmm.
Big man with a little waist.
No, that little waist. You know who's got an even smaller waist? Is that fucking Naomi Smalls. That cunt, she put on her little corset, and then she's like, ah, ha, 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 ha. And then she took it off. Girl, the corset fit over my head, over my my regular man head. Not no wig, but just the
She's always been a supermodel. I remember when she first started drag in like 340 in Pomona, and like she had a sister named Anita Mortuary who was like a goth version of her, and I'm like, what happened to her? But like they were like the models. Like she was so tiny and like polished. I was like, she's gonna get on.
Oh, she's a good time.
She is. She's a cool queen.
Joan Crawford.
Okay.
My favorite horror movie is Hurricane Bianca.
Did somebody put that? Did you go? Let me see. Okay. Who's your dream celeb to do a roast of?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, it wouldn't necessarily be a celebrity. I think I would rather attack more politicians.
Nice.
That would be like, I wouldn't care. Celebrities, it doesn't matter. You know, it was funny because it was the night of Drag Race finale. And I was like, oh, let me tweet this stupid joke. And I wanted to say, I'm upset with the results. I'm bothered by the whole thing. I cannot believe this is what it's turned into. And then I went blank, 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 blank. And then I put Zac Efron's face. Because a picture came out and he looked so different. So the joke was, I wanted people to think I was talking about Drag Race.
Yeah.
It actually opened it before the cropping. When we had cropping, then you would see the joke and you would get it. Well, oh, girl, these people. How dare you talk about that man? He had an eating disorder. He had this and he struggles and he's prettier than you. Like, the point was, his face picture came out the same day as Drag Race, and the joke was about Drag Race, but the stupidity of it all. You think this fucking multi-millionaire man who makes movies and goes to the gym and dates women gives two fucks with my nasty drag clown ass thing? It's the people that are like, yeah, because Zac Efron gives a fuck what you have to say.
And they talk about our faces. They have like timelines of our faces and how they changed.
Bye. People are just
whatever.
Stupid. Okay, what's the next question?
Fuck the world.
Oh, no. Come to Brazil. Oh, that never ends. I would like to come to Brazil. I went to Brazil twice, I believe, and had a very good time. Most people don't realize that when it gets to like Australia, UK, America, and the UK, and Asia, specific places are the usual places that I get to go because the majority of them speak English. That's the problem. Because if I'm talking for an hour and a half, we don't that. And the great thing about Asia, which I didn't realize when I got there to Hong Kong, was there's a huge international hub there for people that are executives for like Nike and Reebok and all these, companies. So a lot of Americans and UK and Australians migrate there. So there is a huge English-speaking group of people that were there. So because once I got there, I'm like, am I going to be, are they going to understand what I'm saying? But there's a lot of people. So when it gets to Brazil, it's tricky because we don't have the same promotion as we do when I go to these other countries, because those are like independent promoters. So that's why Brazil is always iffy, and it depends on the dollar, if it's enough money for them to fly us over and all that kind of shit. So
it also must be tricky too when like the language barrier is a bit different and the dialect, I guess is the right word. It's like it kind of does that get a bit tricky as well? Do you find? Yeah,
you change. You're in America, let's just say you would talk about Trump, and then if you're over in the UK,
right,
Boris, because people in the UK don't give a fuck about Trump. It's interesting that America is probably the one place where we don't get so much international news that we should. If you go anywhere else, if you go to the UK, you go to Australia, they're talking about the whole world. America is all about them and all about the same fucking bullshit. So they don't really know what's going on in other countries, which is crazy.
I told my mom that. She's like, do they know what's going on in our country? I'm like, everywhere. I was like, you have to find like 2 channels and like you have to pay extra for it on Spectrum to find out what's going on in the world. Like we keep it real under wraps here.
America's fucked. And America. Adore looks beautiful and handsome at the same time. Oh, that was your mother.
Thank you. Oh, hi, Mom. I'm going to see you tomorrow at the fucking Mexican restaurant, the Mariachi.
Adore, can I get a matching tattoo? Oh, no. Are you good friends with any UK or Canada drag race queens?
Victoria and Davina.
Oh yeah, in the UK, yes. With a drag race, they're saying. But yes, that's probably was the best part about travel was that we get to meet all these other queens in other places. Canada, who do I know? Well, I mean, besides Brooklyn, I'm trying to remember who do I know.
I know Boa and Scarlett Bobo. Like I gotten drunk and I got wasted with them.
No, I don't think I know. I don't know that. I don't think I've met them in person. Out with them, I should say. In the UK, there's so many. Vivian and Baga, obviously. Who was on? I don't really know the young ones.
I don't really know them either. I feel like I'm surprised that Victoria wasn't on. Like, I think she might get casted though. She better.
Well, let's hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Toenails crossed.
When you're looking at the comments, it's like I don't know when they came out or how quickly they need to fix this situation so they can be.
Yeah, the comments are running really fast.
What is this? Okay, that's a little smiley face.
They're not really asking that many cool questions.
No.
What's your guys' problem? It's Saturday.
It is.
They said you look like Patti LuPone.
I do. You too.
I don't know. I'll take the fucking compliment.
Yeah, I guess that's my note. Patty's more like this, but yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could sing like Patti LuPone. Okay, please marry me. Sure. Okay.
Wait, so you haven't even seen any of the Drag Race Down Under? You're gonna like it. They're rotted.
No, I haven't seen it yet. But I did see like a promo, and that filter was something, honey. It was like.
It's some scenes though. It's really like some of the filters off, which I appreciate. But like you're gonna like. I think you're gonna like it because they're like they go in, girl. Like they're reading each other like real bad, and I'm like, Jesus, like give each other a fucking break. You know how long it took for you guys to get this shit?
Well, they don't care. They don't. True or false? Willem is a mangina. Sure. You don't like Brazil. I didn't say I didn't like Brazil, you stupid cunt. I said don't always get to be there because it's independent producers and everybody doesn't always speak English. So it's tricky when they're booking me to go over there. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Who's your celebrity crush?
My celebrity crush?
Yeah.
Somebody
just asked. I
gotta think about this. Celebrity crush.
Mine is Zoe Kravitz.
Oh.
Well, I love her.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, Lenny Kravitz is hot. Like, I was like...
Yeah.
And you know what? Madonna's daughter is gorgeous, too. Lourdes. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with her, like, natural beauty.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, because her mother don't have it no more.
Oh, my God. Stop!
Well, I love her, but I'm like, I mean, you know, that's funny. It's funny we say this because that's all me and Michelle Visage do is we send back photos of Madonna going, look how great. Oh, remember this wig? Remember that hair? Remember this? It's very funny because, I mean, Michelle's a little bit older than me, but yeah, we go back and forth with that.
Yeah.
Bianca?
Madonna.
Well, so, I don't know.
I do have plans for my album tour in America. I'm actually signing with new management, and they're going to be putting a whole like U.S. tour together for me with the album.
That's good.
Cool. Yeah, I needed the help.
Can you come to the Philippines? Yeah, I'll do it soon. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and this is also just another thing, so people understand, is that with, I had all of this, I had a new tour and everything planned before the pandemic that was supposed to start later in the year. And so with everything, it gets pushed back. So it's not that I'm not doing one yet. I will soon. It's just trying to get the venues and the rules because some venues in some states and some cities are questioning COVID, and I don't want to be in a space where people can't sit next to one another. I don't want to do a spaced out show and have minimal people and cancel a meet and greet. So we have to wait till they regulate and organize and route it, and then we'll announce.
Right. Like that's what a lot of the, what happened?
I said, it's not just me. It's just the whole process. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the problem in the UK as well is like they were having to turn like music venues into like restaurants. So they're like, buy a piece of pizza and you can come see. It's like, that's fucked up. So we have to like wait till everything clears up. And like, you know, like most of my venues are like little music venues that like bands playing and stuff. And it's like they had to convert into like a sandwich shop. So it's like they have to like, we just gotta wait.
One-stop shopping.
One-stop chippy shop for the motherfucking drop.
Someone says like Botox. What the fuck? I don't get it.
They're gonna read.
I don't get it. Oh, I don't care. How are you? Thank you, Lila.
Okay, I saw somebody ask you, who's your dream guest on your podcast?
Oh, would be Judge Judy. I would love to have Judge Judy. Yeah.
I would pay $15.99 to hear that.
I'll take anybody, but I would love to have Judge Judy. Yeah.
I would.
Didn't think I was going to like doing a podcast, but I actually do enjoy it. It's pretty fun.
How was the Kelly Osbourne interview? Because I'm obsessed with her. Well, I was obsessed with her as a kid. Like her song.
She was great. She's, you know, I'd met her many times, but the one time we met, which we talked about the podcast, was when we flew out here to do the premiere of Drag Race. Remember this? And we all came out. Her pants ripped before the show. I was backstage with thread and needle, and I fixed her pants. So yeah, we became really good friends after that. Actually, we didn't talk for like years, and then I saw her again.
And then you became good friends.
And then we became good friends. Yeah.
No, I had like a little moment backstage with her because I told her like one of her songs, "Love You More Than Life Itself," that she wrote about her mom. Like, it's one of my favorite songs from her. She's like, really? Like, no one ever says that. I'm like, bitch, I telepathically get you. Like, I love that woman. I swear to God.
I always like which we used to call it in my day, the B-side song. So you used to get a 45 record, and then on the A side would be the track that you want, and then on the B side would be another one. And I remember I got Madonna's 45, because I had a record player. And it was, what was in the front? It might have been like, oh, fuck, it's going to drive me crazy now. All right, it'll come back to me. I can't remember what was on one side. There was two sides to it, and the other side I liked better. Oh, it was called Talk. It's a random song called Sidewalk Talk with Jelly Bean Benitez, who was a boyfriend at the time, who was a DJ, who mixed it. It's the most random song, but it was on the B side, and I loved it. Yeah, I can't even remember what was on the good side, but that was
I don't think I've ever heard that, but I love the B sides too, even like all Britney shit. Like, I feel like my Britney was like your Madonna. Like all her B-sides I was obsessed with, like, are like even like the ones that were never singles, like Email My Heart was like my favorite, like all those songs. And like the kids in school would be like, why? I'm like, and I can always tell the ones that she like had involvement in writing too, because I'm telepathically inclined with her.
Of course, yeah, telepathically. Bianca, you look like Oliver Twist. Oh, more please. Accents. More please.
Could I have some more?
Could I have some more?
No, there's no collabs on my album. I'm a selfish bitch and I got a lot to say.
Probably a question for Adore. Oh, probably a question for Adore. Who is your favorite? Oh, it ran.
It ran.
It went up.
When is Bunny going to be on your podcast? Somebody asked.
Okay, well, I purposely have chosen not to interview drag queens. And the reason why is because everybody's talking to fucking drag queens about the same shit. So if I had the opportunity to talk to Boo Boo the Fool or Vanessa Williams, I'm going to talk to Vanessa Williams. I don't care about drag queens. So, I just feel like the podcast scene is so oversaturated that I thought, well, let's do something else. Let me find people that are interesting, that I like, and that I think other people would like to hear from. So everybody is not a celebrity, so to speak, but they're also not just people from down the street. So it's people you may know from behind the scenes, which is good. But Lady Bunny would probably be the exception to have on the talk show. Adore would be an exception on the talk show, on the podcast, as well as, Darian and Courtney. But overall, I think it's just, I'm just kind of burnt out on drag queens. it together. It's just so many of them, and they're talking about the same shit, you know?
Yeah, because you know what it reverts to? It goes to the same topic over and over, and there's only so much you can talk about the same thing. But that's not to like lick your dingleberries on your asshole, but I do like that about your podcast, that it's not like drag focused. It's more about like the guests that you have and conversation flowing, which is cool.
And people that are interesting. You know, I just did. There's a guy. Shit, I can't remember his name, so I don't want to say it wrong. But the guy who is the lead in that show Special on Netflix is, I think, Randy. His name Randy. I didn't know anything about him, and it was through the producing team of the show that said, would you be interested in doing it? I'm like, sure. I said, I haven't watched the show. They said, you love him. So I knew nothing about him. He knew nothing about me. And then we just hit it off. So I just recorded with him yesterday. It's so much fun. But it's really a show about a gay man who has cerebral palsy and who is living and dating and trying to find his way in the world. So they had done the first season, and the new season comes out May 20th. So I'm super stoked to binge watch it now. But he was wonderful, like so witty, so much fun. He was great.
That's dope. I saw the trailer to that. Have you seen Atypical on Netflix?
I have not.
That's another good one too. But yeah, I saw that trailer.
Oh, when you were gone, when you were here, I didn't have the projector set up. So now I have the projector set up in the living room for the whole.
Fuck yeah! We could have had a fucking kitchen nightmare marathon with that.
Your mom's house tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at my mom's tomorrow. We're gonna do dinner in mariachi bands, like typical Mexicans.
By me, and I'll show you the screen. I'll actually put up a video tonight on the screen. It's so gay because it's just this big wall. I didn't want to have a TV there, so the projector puts it up, and it just makes it. Yeah. Anyway.
Hey, I want to come by, and we have to have a cute little movie night with popcorn, all gay and shit.
Well, I'm free. Let me look at my calendar. Hold on.
Oh, wow. Look at her. Como que calendar.
No, because I'm old, bitch. I got to write.
You know, my mom's literally like, you need a calendar. You need to write down everything. I'm like, fucking, I'm sure Bianca has like 40 of them.
Literally, in every room. Okay. So
yeah.
So when you want to come by? I could do Monday.
I mean.
Yeah.
Monday. I'm free Monday. I love that we're acting like we're talking on FaceTime.
I'm here. I just have podcasts. Yeah. Yeah, so come in the evening. We'll do, well, you got to come when it's dark so you can see the screen, but yeah.
Oh, let's do that. I think that would be cute.
By Monday. I'm good. The guest room's empty. All right, let's see.
My guest room. They're saying for us to go to the Philippines with the ABCD tour one day. Best childhood memory, probably the scar. When I was 3 years old, I ran into the tailgate of my grandpa's car, and it took like my whole chunk of my cheekbone out, and I almost went blind. That's why I have kind of like a lazy eye. But I remember I tasted the ground when I hit the back of my head. I don't know how to explain that any other way.
Okay.
Oh, and meeting, well, I didn't meet Britney. Oh yeah, I did meet Britney Spears later on the finale, but I saw her like just do a speaking thing, and you actually did like a show with her.
Well, it was weird. It was in New Orleans, and I think it was 2000 or 2001. As I said before, Drag Race, don't remember. But they were MTV was doing live from New Orleans Mardi Gras. But the thing was, it was actually faked. It was a week before Mardi Gras happened in New Orleans, because during real Mardi Gras, it could never have happened. So
yeah.
In the French Quarter, I worked at the gay bar around the corner, and they called the gay bar. They said, we need a drag queen to do drag queen makeovers for this MTV thing. And I was like, I'll do it. So I had to get in drag, I think it was 7 a.m., and get downtown. And there's a restaurant called Muriel's, which is on the corner there, which was like the house for all of the tech makeup. That was our dressing room kind of thing. And then there was a stage put in the middle of the thing. And they said Britney was going to be there. And I was like, all right. And then they said Carson Daly was going to be there, who I did not know who he was, because even then, in 2001, I was old. So I was like, oh, okay, great. And so then they put us on stage together. It was me, Carson Daly, Britney Spears, and Molly Sims. And
iconic. I would have fucking fainted.
You know who else performed that day was fucking Gwen Stefani. And she was doing that, hey, baby, yeah, whatever that song was. Well, wait, so great about it, though, I'm gonna tell you this: Britney, we could get nowhere near her because obviously it was at the height of Britney. This is pretty Britney, soft, pretty Justin Britney time. So she looked like a little doll, and we
Yeah.
couldn't go anywhere near her. There was all this security and stuff, what have you. But I was downstairs getting a drink, 7 a.m., having a drink, and as I'm walking around, they had a stylist who had all these beads, Mardi Gras beads, laid out on a table for everybody to wear, so you look right. Well, the one woman walks up to me, she goes, "Which beads do you think?" And I was like, looking at the beads, and I'm like, I don't know, what is it going with? And right behind me was Gwen Stefani. The stylist was trying to match beads. She goes, "Well, it goes with this." And I'm like, "Hi." She was
Oh my God.
thing and couldn't have been nicer. So yeah, that was that.
Gwen Stefani's the Libra.
Oh, is she? Oh, didn't know.
Yes. And she like puts it down. Like she's one of my, like, her and Tina Turner are one of my inspirations, just of how like they just keep it going and it just keeps getting better and better with age. And they're just like, listen, no one's gonna tell me I can't look like a fucking grunge girl in high school when I'm 50 years old. And I'm like, yes, bitch, that's seriously my life.
No, but also they're talented. I have no problem with people that are talented doing whatever they want. Fools that have to fucking do all that fuckery, and then like you see Lady Gaga, I would love to just go hear her sing on a piano. Right when she was doing those 2 Vegas shows, a friend of mine was like, "Let's go," and I had a minute of time, and I was like, "Well, I don't want to go to the, I don't want to see that. I don't. I want to hear her at a piano singing." So one night she would do the rah rah rah, and the next night she would do the piano, but we never got to go. I wanted to see the piano Gaga. I mean, I don't mind the rah rah rah. If I had to choose, I prefer her at a piano.
Lady Gaga has one of the most magical, captivating voices, like a cappella. Like I remember, like I was living in Azusa, and Chris Crocker, he was living with me for a little bit with my mom, and we just decided to go to Mickey's here in West Hollywood because she was just doing a stunt for her like art pop phase, and we're like, you know what? We go to Mickey's every weekend. Let's just go see. And we went there, and she sang somebody "Happy Birthday" on stage, and we all like started crying because it was so fucking iconic. It was like, who cries during Happy Birthday?
She's
like beautiful, beautiful soul.
Okay. Would either one of you want to be in a long distance love triangle? Also, Bianca, where's your sugar daddy application?
We got to get you a fucking Flavor of Love dating show on VH1, bitch. Like that type of vibe.
No, I don't need that.
I want it for you, and I want to be the gay one in the Speedo that makes like the lesbian friend that helps you make your decisions.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, you didn't see he was looking at the other guy with his eyeballs like this.
Well, what are we? Very good. Adore, thank you so much for everything. You're an amazing soul. Oh, I'm not reading
that. Fuck me gently.
Oh,
shit.
Will Adore make an appearance? Well, we've always
on
tried,
what?
Hurricane Bianca. We've always tried to get Adore to do it. We even it was all really about scheduling because it's an independent film and there wasn't much money. And so we had a really tight schedule. So if people, at one point Jinx was going to be involved, but scheduling was a problem. Adore was going to be involved, scheduling became a problem. When you're doing this tiny film and you're doing so much in every scene happening so quickly, like over a weekend, that if they couldn't be there for that date, it just didn't work. So that was that. Even Bob the Drag Queen was supposed to be in it too, and then he got Drag Race, so he couldn't do it.
Yeah, I remember I was like super fucking pissed because I remember I had to like schedule something else and then that tour ended up getting canceled by the promoters and I was like, oh my.
It's going to be a part 3. Okay. What's the thing that happened to you during quarantine? What's the best
Wait, what was the question?
What was the best thing that happened to you during quarantine?
Wait, you or me?
I'm asking you. She didn't say who. I'm asking you.
Oh, well, not to get all philosophical, but I think perspective and like ironically, like parting ways with my cousin John, like had forced me into getting into action and just like figuring life out on my own and getting sober. Like that helped me a lot because girl, whenever I had to deal with anything, I picked up the joint and I was like, or I picked up it. But like that's another thing. Like I still smoke weed sometimes, and like I'm not saying like I'm never gonna pick up a glass of champagne again. But like for right now in my life, I knew that dealing with shit on my own, I had to do it from like a clear mind because I like to go in with the alcohol.
I've been with you, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but bitch, I was telling my mom, I was like, I might toast to my birthday. Like, I'm not like sober Sally. Like, I might be drinking again in the future and stuff. But like, just for now, like dealing with like all that shit, I had to stop waking up and drinking out of the bottle real quick. You know?
I get it.
But you know, it is.
Contacts look natural. These are my eyes, you fucker.
Yeah, you fuckleberry Finn.
Do you see, like when people write, I guess things get lost in translation. I don't know if people's trying to be funny, but I don't get it. Like those.
No, they're talking shit. I'm reading some of the shit. They're saying that they're tripping. Somebody said I'm tripping on acid. Acid's not that fun. Shrooms are actually.
Why would you waste your acid talking to me? I mean, when I used to go to the bars, and everybody would hold their drink. I'm like, I'm gonna take my drink to the bathroom in case somebody put something in it. I go, bitch, I wouldn't waste my good drugs in your dirty. I'm doing the drugs so you look better. I am not gonna give you my drugs in your cup.
Exactly. You sure do think highly of yourself, bitch. This pill's for me. Oh, like
White Russian. You're drinking milk from a bar? Get out. Anyway.
Yeah, acid's a waste of money. Just try shrooms. Well, don't try them, but if you're gonna do acid, shrooms are better.
I've had those before. They're fun. They're fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like Taylor Swift? I'm not mad at somebody who's successful, but I don't know much about. Like, I don't know every song or anything. You know,
I don't either. I like her though. I like we did the music video with her, and the thing that like differentiated her from other celebrities is like she was just fucking like she told the camera crew to get out. She wanted to toast champagne with us. Like she was so chill. Like so I was like, oh, I can picture myself getting drunk with you.
I like her. No, I mean I don't know much about her music to know what.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like her album in 2017.
How many